All right, in this video, we're going to show you guys the art of the sacrifice. Sacrificing is very important in chess. It's a good skill to have, and it looks really cool. But I'm going to show you 3 games of real games I played in mine, of blitz games, where I sacrificed against very good level players. Anyway, here you can see I have a spatial advantage, which is important when it comes to sacrificing or just hitting tactics in general, because usually the game is played on your terms. When you have a spatial advantage because your opponent's cramped, it doesn't have many options, plus your pieces are naturally more active because your opponent's in a cramped position. So here I play queen d2, and queen d2 is setting up a tactic, a sacrifice, and my opponent plays queen d8, which he had to keep his queen here to defend it, but he was already in a bad position. And here, since we're talking about sacrifices, and I played queen to d2, I'm sure he could figure it out. I played queen takes h6. He can't come here, so he has to take the queen. Then I push the pawn, and after this, I queen myself. I throw in the check. The difference is, now material is the same, so basically I use that sacrifice not to win material, but essentially to equal, for material to equal out after the few moves. But I broke through his defenses. I had a spatial advantage. I had to just wait by my time, not rush forward in an attack, but wait for my time to attack and set things up perfectly so that when I was ready to strike, I would be ready to go. And here my opponent has really no options here. I broke through his defenses, and then we have checkmate. Well, he can block, and then that's checkmate. Okay. Here in this position, this is in the middle game. This is a lot more to go by in this game. And this is not really a sacrifice. This is when you trade a queen for 3 pieces, but it's in the same realm, same concept, and a lot of players struggle with this concept. So I think this is a good game to go by. Okay, so I attack my opponent's knight. My opponent trades pieces and then takes this pawn. So I figured, okay, I'm going to attack his this knight. I'm already attacking that knight, and I'm attacking checkmate. That's got to be good. However, he played f4. Now, f4, after this, I played a series of forced moves that I had to calculate accurate, obviously. So I played queen takes knight here. So you might be saying, why would 1800 let me just play queen takes knight? Well, his idea was bishop takes, and after that, taking my queen. But remember, I got 2 pieces already. Now I'm still attacking the knight, so I get the 3rd. So I got 3 pieces for the knight. Yes, he got a couple of pawns, but now I'm going to throw in a check, attack his queen, get my king to safety, and now everything is going good. I'm going to use all my pieces in unison and help attack the queen and the king, and more pieces usually dominate the queen. Okay, here we always want to close the position, so I close when my opponent's attacking. I come to e5. I'm going to try to go around here and attack the queen or attack the king or both. My opponent hits my knight, which I wanted to move it anyway. I move my knight to f5, and now I'm threatening this, and he plays h5, which looks like it's fast, looks like it's doing something, but I play this anyway, and my opponent resigned. Why? Because I'm attacking his queen, and I'm threatening this check. He has nowhere to go. The bishop cuts this off. If he takes, I win his queen. If he just simply moves the queen away, we have this check. He has to block, and he loses the game. So there you have that. And now, last but not least, we have a game. And this is instructive, too, because this is a game where we're both attacking. It's kings on opposite sides of the board, castle of each other. And a lot of players struggle with balancing attack and defense, or who should be attacking, or when should I be attacking, or when should I be defending, or whose attack is stronger, and all of those combinations. So here that game kind of covers a lot. It really starts off here. My opponent doesn't move the knight. He attacks my bishop. I could move my bishop, but I have the initiative, so I take the knight, and he doesn't take the bishop because he can't. Because if he takes the bishop, I take his bishop with check, and after this, I'm just completely winning. So you have to see that his in-between move is that. So he takes the pawn, increases the scope of his bishop. He's got a great bishop. Attacks my queen. And now when I move my queen out of the way, he takes my bishop, opens a file to my king, gets a great bishop and a great rook. It all looks great on the surface, but it's all an illusion, and everything actually works out in my favor. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. The bishop is great, but it can't stay there because I can just play knight d4. And now the bishop's got to go. It's got to get out of town, or it has to trade itself. And then my bishop's going to step in, and my bishop's actually going to be really strong. About the open file, yeah, that's great, but my file is open too. My queen's already in an attacking position. I'm getting rid of his bishop. I have the initiative. I'm the one that's going to be calling the shots here, not him. So my opponent throws in this in-between move. If I take, I would win a pawn, yes, but I would get rid of my good bishop and his bishop. I don't want to do that. So after this move, I took his bishop. If he takes my bishop, I just take with check, and after he takes, I win a piece, and I'm winning. So my opponent, after I took the bishop, just took the knight. However, now I have all the attack. I throw in a check, throw in another check, bring my knight into the game, take back with the rook. His king's vulnerable. Now he's threatening checkmate. I actually have the sacrifice now, but I missed it because it was a blitz game, and I stopped the mate. But luckily, he let me do it again, and now I saw it. And now try to find the sacrifice. Obviously, there's only 2 sacrifices really you can make in this position, but really try to calculate it out, try to look for it, and try to look as deep as you can. All right, I played rook d3. And this is a good, also very instructive because it shows you how vulnerable the king is in the center. You might have thought the king was safe here, but because it looks like it's blocked in by the pawns, but it's not. If the king takes, there's only 2 options. The king can take or the pawn can take. If the king takes, we have check. If the queen blocks, we win the queen. If the king comes out here, we have check, check, forcing him to take our bishop, and then we have a nice checkmate. So my opponent, after this, just took with the pawn. However, that leads to an easier checkmate. He can't come out this way. He has to come here. And then we have checkmate. Well, anyway, hopefully you guys found those videos and games instructive. If you did, check out these ones. I'll catch you guys next time. Go play some chess.